Pickaxe.
Hello and welcome to 0 Degrees, the podcast with no qualifications where we solve your complications. I'm Lydia and I'm joined by Harry and Ravs. How are you guys doing?
Sweaty.
Sweaty.
It is certainly not 0 degrees, Lydia. It's about 30 degrees right now.
It's about 30.
It's
I'm glad
baking.
I'm glad they can't see my video because I look like I've been pulled through a bush backwards.
Looks great. I love it.
What a look. I love
insane.
it. Honestly, slay.
Oh,
you know.
You look great.
Slay. I look like shit, Harry, and you know it.
That's really not true. That is really not true. She looks amazing. She's beautiful.
Oh, you liar.
So majestic.
Oh.
Imagine Angelina Jolie doing that hair flip thing at the beach. That's what Lydia looks like right now. It's beautiful.
Imagine Angelina Jolie being mauled by a tiger and all her fucking skin is coming off and her hair's all raggedy.
I mean, that sounds pretty Lara Crofty, so I mean, that sounds good as well.
Actually, yeah.
Sounds really Lara Crofty.
So, you know what's exciting about this episode?
Yes.
We're
no,
not,
I don't. Tell me.
We're not here. We're in Amsterdam at the moment. But we're tricking everyone because we sound like we're not recording it. Let me start again. We're not recording this in Amsterdam, but we're currently at TwitchCon, aren't we?
Yes, about that. We'll be on our way back.
We'll
be on our way back. We'll be on our way back. So we're doing a little kind of little.
That would be
episode.
a monster of a hungover episode.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't want to hear the recording session that week.
Oh, that would be.
So we're doing a little one to slide in while we're away. A little tasty morsel of an episode that you can enjoy in your ears while we're enjoying being in bed, probably.
Well, we're enjoying our beers. Boom.
Nice. I enjoyed it. I was doing the recap episode last time. I thought that was good. I enjoyed, going back and looping in on some questions. I think it's nice to just hear more from people.
Yeah, I like updates.
It's closure.
They're nice.
Yeah. That being said, though, it did mean we answered no questions. So it feels like we should, that hand slapping on the back of another hand, like, come on, let's do it. Question time. Come on, boy. Time to answer some questions. Like we're in that kind of phase. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hungering to solve some problems.
All right, then. All right, take us away then, Ravs, if you're Mr. Hungry. Go on.
Okay.
Hit us with a question.
I'll take question one then. All right, no problem. Dear 0 Degrees podcast, my wife has told me that she had an intense sexual reaction to a hypnotism video recently. I want to integrate this into our bedroom fun, but frankly, I don't believe in hypnotism and don't think I could ever shed a layer of insincerity that would ruin any attempt. What can I do to evoke the scenario without committing to the roleplay? Stop watching all. P.S. This conversation led into a debate. Are hypnotists just a flavour of magician? Okay, so it's a little double whammy. It's an opinion piece. We have an opinion to give and we have a question to answer.
I guess we should start with all of our thoughts on hypnotism, right? Do we...
Okay.
Just to set the groundwork of what we're working with here, because I'm not a big believer. I'm not a big believer in hypnotism. I think layers of it work. Stuff like Darren Brown does work a little bit.
Yeah, he could trick your mind. It's like mind, sleight of hand what he does, I think.
But I don't believe in someone just being truly like, whoa, I'm completely out of it. I'm doing everything you want. No, it's like, I think some of that's kind of people wanting it to happen and really running with it. And so I don't know. I'm a skeptical maybe believer. Like, I don't really believe in it. What are you guys? What are your thoughts on hypnotism?
I think I'm kind of on the same boat as you there. I think I'm a little skeptical. Like, I've seen it happen to my mates. My mates being like, "Yeah, mate, it really happened. I was there. Oh, I just went out and I smoked a cigarette and it tastes horrible, just like he said it would," and all that stuff. I'm just like, I'm not buying it, man. Like, I don't think it's a thing.
No,
but like, it'd be cool if it was, but I don't think it is.
What about you, Liz? Are you in on it or not?
So I have heard one of my friends did hypnotherapy for an issue she was having, and she said it was like life-changing. Like, it really, really helped her. I think, like you said, it's like the art of persuasion, basically, isn't it? You've got to want it to work, and they are persuading you to like they're opening up, I don't know, I know the science of it, but they're opening up these neurons on your brain and you're letting it happen. And it's the same thing, like you said, is it what's his name? The guy that does the stop smoking video, like very famous books or whatever. I think it does work as long as you are kind of opening up to it and you aren't skeptical when you do it. I do think it can work. It's just basically the art of persuasion. Of course, there is the movie Hypnotism, which is where the stopwatch, and then you are now under my control. You will, do this. And I think that's obviously all bullshit. I don't think you can actually put someone in a trance, but I think you can persuade someone to think something or to believe something through the
or to do something
do a
small thing
a small thing by relaxing them and getting them into a train of thought that they then believe, I guess, is how it works.
I agree. I guess we kind of have had our image of hypnotists kind of ruined by Hollywood in that way. I'm like, yes, look into my eyes, not around my eyes, look into my eyes. And it's like, is that some of that maybe is real? Some of that's kind of bullshit. Like, I guess what I'm questioning is the beginning of this question was she had an intense sexual reaction to a hypnotism video. It doesn't say that the video was sexual in itself. What?
I'm wondering if this hypnotism video is like one of those like ASMR anime waifu stamps on your balls while cleaning your cat cafe, licks your ears. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wondering if that's the thing, and what they basically had was just a wank. I'm wondering if that's what your partner had. If your wife just fucking just smashed one out to some ASMR ear licking or something. That's where my mind goes.
Using the term intense sexual reaction for just having a wank is such a great turn of phrase. Sorry, I had an intense sexual reaction to that pornographic video. Sorry, such an intense sexual reaction. Like, no, you just had a wank.
You just had a wank, didn't you? I'm gonna assume that she was watching a video on, well, I don't know what it was, hypnotism, right? But I'm imagining that what she found sexy about it was potentially the deep, slow talking, the suggestive, like, you now do this, you now do that. And she found that really sexy. And I think maybe that's a subsection of like the whole being dominated thing, right? Like maybe having someone tell you what you to do and what
I actually think you're onto something here. I think that's
and maybe that's what she found really hot, like this guy telling her what to do, and she found it sexy or something.
I actually think you've hit the nail on the fucking head. I 100% that has to be it, right? Otherwise, what is she just staring at like like those swirly pictures which like hypnotize you? I just imagine like oh, it looks a bit like a willy bending. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling the words intense sexual reaction with a lot of that stuff, but I think you might be right. There must be some kind of like dominating aspect to it.
Yeah, and like the soft fucking slowly spoken word stuff probably like gave them that reaction, because those things all have like moans and weird like fucking things in them as well.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
Wait,
I guess.
What do they? What hypnotherapy are you watching? That's very hypnotizing.
Well, the sexy ones. The sexy ones.
I wasn't.
You're a carrot. You're a carrot now.
I'm a carrot.
Yes, you're a carrot. Okay, yes, be a carrot. Our buddy is eating you. Like what? I just guess I feel. It feels like the guys writing in is not. They're not in on it, are they? They're not.
No.
Like,
he's not buying it. He doesn't want to put on those like hypno glasses for his wife
and some white gloves. Would be like, yes.
Yeah.
And now you're under my control.
Also, a hypnotist is not a magician.
No, it's not. No. A magician is like. I think you hit the nail on the head with the description at the beginning, which is a magician is like sleight of hand, and a hypnotist is mental sleight of hand.
Yeah. But would you say that means they're kind of like the same flavor then?
No, because I feel like the skills are completely different, right? They are similar. they're similar. It's similar in the sense of like a policeman is similar to a fireman. You call both of them in a disaster moment, but if you called for a fireman, you'd be very angry if a policeman turned up.
Yeah.
Like your house is on fire. Like, oh fucking God, I don't care about you.
Start shooting at the fire.
They're similar, but they're really not. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you. That makes sense.
How does he bring in this thing that obviously he thinks is dumb or just silly? Like he's going to have to be the one to do it, right? He needs to learn some hypnotism. Like, how do you do that?
So I would go back to what I was saying about how that maybe the elements of it that she found sexy. I think rather than do the whole like literally this is role play of me, I am hypnotizing you. God, I feel this feels perverse, me like giving instructions here, but maybe like, get her to close her eyes, start talking to her. Maybe it's just like suggestive, dirty talk, but it's like, you are now, like that kind of chat. Like, I don't know, maybe there's particular music playing in the background.
The thing is, I actually almost feel like he has the easy job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the hard bit for him is you need to get yourself into a mental state where you're not going to laugh at it.
Exactly, because then that's just ruined and she'll never want to do it again.
You can't, she doesn't want it in a funny way. She wants it in a serious way.
Yeah.
So don't, like, you gotta go to a place for yourself. You gotta. I don't know what's the trigger. He needs to be hypnotized.
He needs to be hypnotized.
We need to hypnotize him so that he can hypnotize her, and then they're gonna do a great time. That's what needs to happen. I
have the ultimate answer.
Hit us.
Okay, he has to do this. I've put it in the uncall messages. Mm-hmm. He has to dress up like this in the bedroom.
I can't see it.
Oh,
it's in
it
the
doesn't
in-call
work.
messages. Oh, does it not work?
Oh, it doesn't work for me, but I don't know if that's because for some reason sexy things won't open up on my phone, my computer anymore.
Let me put it on the Discord. There we
go. Okay.
Yeah. He cosplays as Hypno from Pokemon.
Yes.
And comes into the bedroom waving a finger and saying, "You're getting very horny."
This man is getting a divorce. This is going to be the first divorce that we organise on this podcast.
Yeah. Babe, you're feeling very sexually intense right now. As he like moves around his little stopwatch.
I mean, he has got the big floppy nose thing. I mean, that thing is very arousing.
It's very phallic.
Yeah.
It's very phallic.
Very phallic thing. Yeah, I love that.
I love that.
I feel like you get slapped and divorced. It's like speed run your marriage.
For the purposes of the audio listeners, it's literally just type Hypno cosplay into to your Google, and you'll find a bunch of images of what we're talking about.
Could it be that the person doing this hypnotism video was just really hot, and she was just like turned on because she fancied them? Like, could it be? Maybe it's like she just found that person really sexy and they just happen to be doing hypnotism. Maybe if her husband does it, she'll be like, I'm not into this at all. Like, maybe it just won't be the same.
Honestly, yeah, you need to check that because you don't want to, like, that's a heartbreaking moment. It's like, babe, I learned all this hypnotism. She's like, no, I don't. I'm not.
This is just making me feel awkward.
Take your hypno costume off.
I kind of want to Google, like, what would I search? Hypnotism, sex.
No, you'd look up erotic hypnotism.
How to think your way to orgasm with erotic hypnosis.
How many steps?
Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Is it actually legit? It most definitely is, says this person on the internet. Okay, wow. So you need like a safe word and how do they do it? Next, learn more about erotic hypnosis. Strange. So the person learned about erotic hypnosis by hiring a dominatrix who practices erotic hypnosis and asked them to teach her. So it's a subsection of,
subsection of dominatrix.
Yeah, there is a whole thing about sexy hypnosis.
Okay, this is where I put my hands up and I say I have tried this.
Yes!
No way.
Rav's just sitting quietly on that the entire time.
Years and years ago, I believe it was on a cursed website, 4chan.
Yep.
Someone was talking about this no hands come thing. I was like, through erotic hypnosis, I was like, bullshit, I'm trying it straight away. So, I like waited for everyone to be out the house, and I closed my door. I made my room as dark as possible, just put on my headphones, and I just sat there, and I tried to get into it, man. I tried to get into it, and it very much just was a lady going, deeper, deeper, you're falling into hypnosis, and there'd be like weird noises in the background and shit. End of the day, I wasted half an hour. Nothing happened. She did speak very sexily, though.
Did you get? Well, I don't even know if I want to ask this, but were you like turned on, or was it like?
I was certainly like, it's very, very sexy voice, I guess, but like this is just not doing anything for me. This is just bullshit.
Well, isn't it?
I just think it's all fucking nonsense.
I need to know more about this. Actually, wait, how old were you?
I want to say I was probably like 16 or something.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Interesting. 16-year-old Ravs trying to jack it with their hands.
Well,
it's the mind wank. I'm doing a mind wank.
I read that. It was like, wait, you're telling me I can do it with no hands? I call your bluff. And I tried it, and I was like, yeah, fucking told you.
Well, great skill to learn. You could just do it whenever, just on the bus.
Well, yeah, you just have to sit down for 30 minutes in the dark and fall into an erotic hypnosis first.
How quick, like, initially were you just like, this is bullshit? Like, how optimistically were you going into it?
I was trying to be optimistic about it. Like, I was trying, because I know that that's part of this shit, right? I was all right, I'll give it a bash, man. Like,
well, no, don't give it a bash. Your mind.
No, okay. I'll give it a bash with my mind. So about 10 minutes in, I was just like, this is doing nothing. I was trying to go down the rabbit hole. They were like, deeper into my hypnosis, blah, 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 blah. And just...
I thought you were saying deeper into... I thought it was like literally going to be a sex tape. Like
deep into my pussy.
It was audio. It was audio only. It was audio only. And yeah, just... there was none of that shit, like... Imagine fucking my pussy. None of that. It was just like...
I would come. Like, I nearly came right then, right? That was intense. That was an intense feeling for me, right?
No, it was just this, like, one lady who was just like, fall deeper into my hypnosis. Blah, blah, deeper, wanting. Just a bunch of weird fucking words. I was like, people come to this?
So wait, do people actually come to that?
I guess.
I don't know, man. I just tried it because I saw it on a thread on fucking 4chan or some shit. Yeah. I was like, I try, and I was like, it not work.
Oh. I'm so disappointed it didn't work. I was just like, I thought this was going to be a grand reveal. Ravs' secret strategy.
No.
He's got this tape. I'd like to think it's like a cassette tape. He blows it off.
I read this question and I was like, do I drop this bomb?
I don't feel like that's that embarrassing. I think that's fair. It's fair to try it. I'm just like, I'm disappointed for you that you wasted 30 minutes of your life. Like, I did.
I wasted 30 minutes of my life where I could have been playing like fucking Counter-Strike or something.
So would you recommend? Would you recommend?
No, I wouldn't. It was fucking waste of time.
Maybe most other people. I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued now.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna go home.
I'm gonna go mind bash.
You're gonna have a mind bash. Yeah.
Into the toilets, Yogscast toilets, and go have a mind wank.
My AirPods are running out of charge. I have to play it off my speaker.
Is it?
Like, I don't know. I mean, the listener's saying that their wife had an intense sexual reaction. So maybe if you like believe in hypnosis, maybe it works.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? Hypnosis only works if you like. Want it to work.
I guess I was a non-believer.
You must have been a non-believer, Ravs. You went in there thinking this isn't going to work, so it didn't work.
Look, Harry could come in next week and be like, oh my god, I had like the meatiest mind wank. Oh my god, I just jismed everywhere. And I'd be like,
blowing
man,
chunks, mate. I was blowing chunks.
Like at least 15 ropes. At least 15 ropes. But even if Harry told me that it worked for him, I would not give it the half an hour again.
Yes, I would. Give it, if Harry came into his podcast and was like, I had the orgasm of my life. Holy shit, Ravs, you got to try this. There's no way that you're not running home and just Lydia would be fucking like,
I'm stopping this recording. Let's go.
I need a break. I need a break. I'll just be back in half an hour.
No, man, I was out the second that happened. I was like, half an hour of wasted my fucking time, lady.
That's like the worst post-wank depression when it didn't even work.
Didn't even happen.
You have all of like the sadness but none of the joy.
Yeah.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm still hung up on intense sexual reaction. It's a very weirdly kind of specific but completely vague turn of phrase. Like,
I want to know
what does that
what
mean?
that means.
Like,
I'm
what does
assuming
that,
she just got
mean?
really turned on, right? She just got really turned on.
Yeah, but I imagine
Well, my brain was immediately like, massive squirt? Question mark.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, intense
That's
sexual
where my
reaction.
brain went.
But that's it. I was
intense. I was like, damn.
Yeah, like intense sexual reaction. I'm like, there's some like I wouldn't count that as just like you feel horny.
I
Like,
think that she just got horny watching it. That's how I read that. She was watching it and was like, damn, this is really turning me on. I want to, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Guess me and Harry got fucking freak minds.
You got your weird little squirty minds.
I'll keep my mind bashing to myself next time, Lydia.
Doesn't the thing that you did is it any like similarity to tantric sex, or is I'm trying to slyly? Oh God, my incognito searches today are foul.
I'm not searching anything. I'm hands on keyboard. I'm good.
Oh, so tantric sex is a slow meditative fuck off form of sex. I'm tired, shut up. Where the end goal is not orgasm but enjoying the sexual journey and the sensations of the body. Oh, so it's different. So it's more like,
wait, so is that just getting like the longest blue balls?
it's
of
the
your
longest blue balls of your life, basically.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it is. I thought it was more
life?
like
I thought it
mind.
was a massage.
A tantric.
not
Oh, I
a
think
massage?
a tantric. You can have a tantric massage, but I think that is just
It's just meant to be like
a happy
it's
ending,
less,
maybe.
It's less pump and dump, but I guess more like rub.
Rub and palm.
It's less like and like.
It's sensual. Oh, thank you for doing the sound effects, Harry.
We need some Foley work. I feel there's a lot of hand
audio.
signals because we can all see each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need some Foley work for the kind of. I mean, people listening at home will probably turn it. They're like, "What the fuck?" Actually, I wonder, does anyone ever use this podcast as kind of their like hypnosis?
Don't say erotic. Don't say erotic hypnosis.
No one is listening to this in the dark and
Pineapple
coming.
just fucking cancelling it, pulling people out of it. Oh dear.
Oh God!
Oh.
All right, we need to think of what is our answer to this person. I think slow, sexy talking. Get her to close her eyes. Maybe look up some things you can say which are quite sensual. You know, you will be rubbing titties. I don't know.
You will be rubbing your titty.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm rubbing my titties. It's working.
I couldn't think of anything.
This is a powerful art. This is a powerful art we've discovered today.
Try just be like a supportive partner and try take it seriously. Maybe trade sexual favor for sexual favor.
Do you know what?
Like,
do you know what I think they should do? They should probably fucking talk to their wife about it
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
asking three people on the
Three virgins. What they should do.
three mind bashers on the internet. All right.
Yeah.
I honestly think you should ask what aspect of it she liked because there's a large ranging aspect, right?
I love that question though. I think that's a great question. I like being nosy. I like hearing about what weird shit people are into. Like, send more of that stuff in.
Am I supposed to take time to wash my feet? Whenever I'm in the shower, I get paranoid about slipping and only lather anything I can reach without lifting my feet. So ankle and below is not on the table. When everything else washes off, it also hits my feet. So it's fine, right? I love this question. It's so dumb.
No,
so
it's
dumb.
not. I've had this argument though before. I've had this discussion. I think this was a very big thing on the internet, maybe like a year ago or something, where it went round where people were saying, "Do you wash your feet in the shower, or do you just let the residual shower gel when it's running down clean your feet?"
Which it would rub some off, but you also need some kind of like friction and motion to get the stuff off, right?
Yeah,
like, it's not,
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you certainly should wash your feet.
But I think there's a lot of
get
people
the
that don't.
sweatiest.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like a very common thing that people don't like scrub their feet or like scrub their
I've heard
legs in
people
the shower.
be like, oh yeah, the water just goes down there anyway, so I'm standing in the soapy water. I'm like, it doesn't really count, homie.
But I have quite hairy legs, so I feel like they need like a good. You got to like give them a good little rub down. Like they need a little clean as well. There's a lot of like hair and stuff in there. It gets trapped, and you want to clean it up. You're spending time to clean your body. Why would you only do like part of it? It doesn't make any sense.
But your feet especially are the grossest fucking part of a human body.
Yeah.
And like you're wearing socks. Yeah, man, like you're wearing socks and shit and they're in your shoes. Like you're out sweating and stuff. Like everything goes down, Harry. Sweat travels down.
I'm going to disagree and say the bungus is way more disgusting.
Yeah. I feel like the gooch is pretty gross.
Yeah. Okay, the gooch is pretty bad.
The gooch is pretty bad.
But I'd rather be in some gooch than on some toes, you know what I mean?
Wow. Put that on his gravestone.
All the foot fetishes just fucking leaving the podcast.
Yeah, leave, you fucking creeps. I'm yucking your yum. I'm shaming you.
I'm yucking your yum.
For fuck's sake. I 100% you should be washing your feet. It's not good enough to just let the water rush over them.
But, so this person is, the main point that they're saying is they're scared about falling. They're scared about slipping. Also, so as we are feet washers here, what's your maneuver to wash the bottom of your feet? Because that's the scary bit, right? Like you're balancing, it's slippery.
I was gonna say I share their fear as a tool boy, myself.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that bending over action. Don't clip that out of context. I honestly sometimes I'll just sit down. Like I have quite a big shower. I just sit down and just. It's easier to clean your feet when you're sitting down. Do you know what I mean? Like
that just seems really sweet and vulnerable. Just Harry sitting down in the shower.
It's also just sometimes it's nice to just sit in the shower and just hang out and just be with your thoughts in a nice warm steamy shower. It's nice. I don't know. I feel like I always kind of like sometimes take a moment to sit down and shower. It depends what kind of day it is, right? If it's like a weekend and you're like having a moment to like sit down, like chilling out in the shower, just having a lay back, it's like kind of nice.
God, I never do that.
I just take the chance. I just fucking hobble on my fucking goddamn leg and I scrub my hoof. I scrub my hoof as best I can, and then I hope I don't slip and break my fucking neck. And I do it for the other leg.
I sympathise with this person because as someone who is prone to slipping and falling and breaking, every time that so I'm trying to think how I do it. I balance on one leg and then lift my foot up and scrub the bottom, and I do it. And it's scary because also you're putting suds on the bottom of your feet. You're very slippy. Yeah. Like I get that it is scary. And I am very nervous about the thought of falling over in the shower. But I guess I just risk it. Don't you? You just do it, don't you? Like
it's a small risk every day.
It's a small risk. I can't imagine not cleaning my legs and my feet, just letting the water run over them. Because what do you guys use? I have a shower like loofah thingy. No, what's it called?
Yeah.
You know those things where it's
yeah. I use one of those. I also have one of those really long which like looks like it's from like Victorian era, like one of those really long like things. Sometimes I'll do that, but like that's also like I don't know. That one just also feels like. It's too like kind of rough on the sole of your feet. Like it's too tickly. Yeah. I'm quite a tickly feet person. I'm like, this is kind of too tickly. So I like using my hands. But yeah.
I just get in there with my hands.
Yeah. Hands work well. Yeah. But wash your fucking feet. Like, I feel like we should almost Twitter poll this right now.
At the bare minimum, do a little fucking tap dance in the soapy water. Like,
tap dance, Ravs.
No, but I'm saying like if you're just a fucking weirdo,
half our listeners just die.
You know, if you're just gonna like not wash your feet, like at least fucking do a tap dance in the fucking soapy water. Get some fucking soap between those toes.
Get them between the toes. That's what makes me think, because you think the water's running down. It's probably not really going in the cracks. And think how sweaty
that's where the stinky bits
get.
Honestly, if you're really, really anxious about it, if you have one of those shower heads that can be removed, just get it down and put it on a high jet setting and just shove that around it. That will do the job as well.
Power wash.
Power wash them down. Like if you're really anxious about, but honestly, the sit down strat is kind of chill. Like everyone could do the sit down strat.
There's also those like super gross foot masks you can get.
What?
Have you heard of these?
Oh,
it's like a face mask, but you put them on like socks, I think, and then you leave them on for a bit, and then you take them off, and like your fucking feet peels. Like
I've heard,
peels the fucking skin
comes off or whatever.
Dead skin just comes off. It's like super gross, but like some people are into that.
I kind of want to try that, to be honest.
I kind of want to try it just to feel what it's like. You know?
I'm good. I'm good on that.
I want that. I want to get all the skin off. Oh yeah. Also, another thing this person could do is you can buy those little shower stools. So depending if you have like a shower that's in a, like a shower and a bath, it probably wouldn't work like that.
Yeah, or a standalone shower.
Yeah, if you had a standalone shower, you could put a little stool down and sit down, scrub your feet, and then not have to worry about going arse over tit.
Are you guys a bath or shower people?
I'm a shower man.
Yeah. I prefer baths, but I take more showers. Like,
Baths are such effort.
I love having
a
bath.
So much effort.
I love
so much effort. You got to run the water, and then like you just got to fucking get in there. And I just want to get it done. I like business time. Time is money, friend. I got to fucking get in there, get out.
See, I'm the complete opposite. I love lying in a bath, bubbles, maybe a bath bomb, music playing, just like looking on my phone at shit, and just like, I love it. Putting face masks on, and
that is something I hate. Like, books and phones should not be near water. Like, get them away from water. Like, that is not worth the risk.
I have a little stool where I like to make my toast on top as well.
I got one of those.
Where was it that Lydia was eating beans in the bath? Was that before Pokemon or something?
That was a dark time. I can't remember when that was, but it was.
You were eating a bowl of beans in the bath. And I was like, that is fucked. That is fucked.
It's basically just a chunky soup. It's just a chunky soup, all right?
No, the beans isn't the problem, Lydia. The location of eating the beans is the
Lydia,
problem.
Are you just strictly on a bean-based diet? Because we just did a sponsor stream where you were talking about like bean pizza and stuff as well. Like,
I love baked beans.
Do you only eat? I love them as well, but I don't have them for every meal.
I would if I could. If I could have beans on toast with loads of mature cheese grated on top for every fucking meal.
It's amazing.
Dude,
it's amazing.
I would love that.
Like,
I love beans.
Let's get some different foods in Lydia's diet.
No.
Come on. Oh my god.
I fucking love beans, all right? Also, I love how quick they are. If I'm hungry, I got to put them in a bowl, I put them in the microwave for a minute and a half. They're ready to go. I don't have to fuck around. I don't got to chop anything or prepare anything or 20 minutes in the oven.
But also you're willing to like spend hours in the bath? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather spend like an hour cooking and 10 minutes in the shower. Like,
it is a complicated way I divide my time up, but it works.
I think the bit that I also find really relaxing about a shower is that like sensation of water falling on you. Like that you don't get in a bath. Like in a bath, you're just kind of like, I'm in it now.
I'm soaking in my own filth.
Like, this sucks. I'm surrounded by all the bits I don't want on me. Whereas in the shower, you're like, everything is going over me. It's being passed over me. It's very satisfying.
There is, God, that magical moment when you're hungover, maybe the second day of the hangover, and like you go and have a shower and it is like being baptized. Like you get out of that shower and you're like, oh my God, I needed that so much. Like that just cleaned away the filth and grime that had settled on me.
Oh, so
from a bath?
No, when you're hungover and you're just mooching around and you have a shower and it just like actually brings you back to life. Evanescence starts playing and it's amazing.
Oh fuck! I remember when we one time we were in Vegas and we had the shower that was just when you have a shower and it literally is an entire room like
there's like big American showers.
It had like a seat in it and shit. And it had literally just a full rainfall setting. And I was just like,
shit, that's fancy.
This feels like being like stood in like a tropical island in like a warm rain.
Oh, that's just like lovely.
Like fuck doing anything else in this holiday. I just want to stand in this fucking shower and get all froggy.
That sounds so nice. I had a shower in America which had a glory hole in it.
What?
What?
Well, I guess it probably wasn't meant to be a glory hole, but it was. The shower was like one of those big American showers, but it was all glass, and there was just this perfectly neat hole that I think you'll
for passing things.
I think it's for like turning on the shower so you don't you can let it warm up. You know what I mean? So you're not just underneath it like, it's freezing cold or whatever. But it could be used for other things if you want your tippy toes.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
Just a little
that makes
hole.
sense.
And also, I just feel like I am not touching anything near there.
Like my hand is not going
anywhere near there. Hotel rooms are usually pretty dirty places.
Oh my God, do you ever think about that when you stay at a hotel and you're lying in the bed? You're like, how many people have fucked in this bed? How many people have like spunked all over these covers? I mean, I know they're washed, but you know what I mean? Like how the dirty things that have happened on this bed.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Can't wait to go to Amsterdam.
We're gonna be okay. We have to think that the second we get into our.
No, I don't want to think
hotels.
that. It's the worst.
How many sex has happened on this? Also, sort of reversing back into the original conversation, which was cleaning your feet in the shower. One thing I would be interested to know, dear listeners, is let us know, do you clean your feet? Because from what I could tell when this was going around on Twitter, a huge percentage of people didn't. So I imagine a lot of people listening to this are thinking, oh my God, I don't wash my feet in the shower. I didn't even realize I was supposed to. I thought you just let the water go
We're not shaming. We're not shaming.
We did shame Harry. I think we actually did quite a lot of shaming.
We're shaming? Okay, we're shaming you. Fuck you. I don't know. We're shaming now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like, I've got a fucking goat hoof for a foot, and I still fucking clean that shit.
Ravs, what's wrong with your feet? You keep calling them hooves.
I was a window cleaner for years. I climbed up and down a ladder, and got fucking sweaty and shit. It was,
do you have real thick, gross little skin? And
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can imagine it.
Yeah.
This is either turning people on or turning people the fuck off.
I think most people will be turned off by the thought of Ravs' thick foot skin. I think that's a very small demographic.
But wash your damn feet, man.
Wash them.
You know, it might look like a goat hoof, but it smells nice. Probably.
God.
You know, when his honey is down there sucking on his toesies, she is getting that good flavor.
That sweet toe jam.
That sweet toe jam, I know.
Fuck's sake.
Thanks so much for the podcast. I normally listen to it while doing my morning routine. My question is, how do I tell my mum that I've gotten a tattoo whilst in my first year of uni? I'm going back this summer and I want to surprise her when I finally show her.
Ooh. So, real quick, they listened to it on their morning routine. I was sent a picture of someone listening to the podcast. It was in a DM, so I didn't get to retweet it. But it was them listening in an ice cream van. They run an ice cream van.
That's amazing.
And I was like, that is the weirdest and coolest place for someone to send in.
I love that.
That's cute.
I love that.
Shout out to you, ice cream man.
God, I wish we had ice creams. I wish we had an ice cream man now.
They were saying I don't know how loud to listen to it because obviously there's kids coming up.
Yeah, you gotta have headphones on for that. You need headphones.
It's a headphones on podcast.
Yeah.
Tattoos. Yeah. It seems like their mum's gonna like it. This seems quite an optimistic question. Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's hope in there.
So in the question, they don't say my mum hates tattoos. My mum is anti-tattoos. My mum said she disowned whoever got a tattoo.
No,
and I feel like they would have said that if that was a big part of it, because that's usually the fear of telling your parent that you've got a tattoo, right? That they'll be like, how could you do this to yourself?
Yeah, the fact there's none of this anxiety around it makes me feel great because I hate that. That sucks for people. But also I feel like now you can actually do some fun things with it. Oh my God, can you make up over it and then rub it off while you're doing the dishes next to her or something? Is there a really?
I like that.
Is there a really fun way to reveal it? They didn't say where it is, did they?
No. Oh.
Or what it is either, did they?
No. Because I feel like if it's on your arm, that's quite an easy one to do. But if I don't know a sneaky way to surprise it.
I just don't know how to surprise her when I finally show her. That's the thing. Where is it and what is it?
Yeah.
It's
and how big is it?
And how big is it? Is this a little tiny baby tattoo? Is this a big tattoo?
Yeah. How did you guys? Cause you guys, I don't actually have any tattoos. You guys both have tattoos though. When did you get your tattoos? And did you reveal them to your parents or your partners or something? Did you guys have any experience?
I got one at 18, and my mum doesn't like tattoos, but I said I'm getting a tattoo, and my mum's chill as hell, so she's like, "Oh, okay, cool, that's nice." She's like, "I don't like tattoos, but go ahead and get them." So
you can't really stop someone from doing it.
Yeah,
it's their body. They can do whatever the fuck they want. What's their age? So go for it.
I just went. I think I must have been about 18, maybe 19, and I just went and got my first tattoo, and then probably about 6 months later, I got my next one, and I've not had any since, but just got them, and they're on my forearms. So
I always forget you have the Triforce one.
Yeah, I've got a Triforce, and I've got the Massive Attack Blue Lines album cover, aka also the flammable explosive warning label.
Yeah.
This boy is on fire.
I just always forget you're such a big fan of the Triforce podcast, Ravs. It's so nice to
Yeah, oh God, I love them so much. Mr. Perrion, he makes my day. Sib's my sweet boy, and then there's Lewis.
That sounds pretty good. I mean, it sounds like she was quite, your parents were quite prepared for it, right? You didn't really have to do much.
My parents were super chill about it.
What about you, Lids?
So my dad is covered in tattoos, so that was never a problem. My mum has one tattoo which she regrets getting, and I knew that she was going to be a problem when I got my tattoos. So I kind of built it up. I got my first one, which is basically hidden. It's on my rib cage, and it's just some flowers. So it was very much like I showed her, and she said, "Oh, that's pretty." And because you can't see it, I don't think she really cared. She was like, "That's fine." Yeah. Then I got the writing on my arm, which is actually to do with her. So Again,
I love this. Good play. Play the field.
I'm playing it. So even though it's visible, she really likes it because it's something that she says to me a lot. But then I got the big one on my left arm. I say big, but it's fairly visible. And she actually reacted a lot better than I thought she would. I just basically sent her a picture of it over WhatsApp saying, I'm getting this tattoo today. And she was like, oh, okay, that's really big. Are you sure? And she just had to accept it. I'm a 33-year-old grown-ass woman. Like, she, again, you can't stop someone from getting a tattoo if they want to. She has expressed, please don't get any more. That's enough. I regretted mine. You'll regret yours. But, she kind of has accepted now that I'll do it if I want to do it.
These are mistakes that people have to make individually, right?
That's the thing. You have to make it for
big mistakes. They're not small mistakes, and they don't have to end up being mistakes. I just don't think that. I just like that kind of like. Ugh, I don't love that. Like, oh, don't do it. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Also, often when you say don't do it, it just makes the kid want to do it even more. I say the kid.
Exactly right.
But the more my mum does it, the more my mum doesn't want me to do something, the more I want to do it. Because there's always going to be this inner desire to rebel against. I have not a strict mum, but I guess she is quite strict in terms of she's very protective and things like that. So I've always had this desire to do the stuff that she doesn't want me to do. So definitely the more that your parent says, please don't do it, it's a mistake, you're like, fuck you, I'm doing it anyway. You can't stop.
Yeah. I feel it's hard to read into the question and know whether that's the kind of situation that they're in with their parents here. I don't know. It sounds maybe like it's kind of somewhere between your two experiences. Like their parents are probably supportive of it, but maybe I don't know. It's hard to read. There's so little information. Such a difficult question.
The fact that they said, I want to surprise her feels like it's a nice thing. Not how do I reveal it so she's not upset, but I want to surprise her. Feels like maybe the mum will really like it, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully it's not like a massive penis or something tattooed on their arm.
That's definitely a surprise. That's a surprise.
I got her face tattooed on my face.
No.
Oh God! Oh, I think you should never get someone's face tattooed on you.
Yeah, I don't.
No matter how good the artist, I think you should never do that.
It's risky.
It's a risk.
It's just so risky.
Yeah, it's certainly weird.
It depends what the context of the tattoo is, right? Like if it's just a fun picture, then find a fun way like that makeup idea to kind of reveal it. But if it's something sentimental, I don't know. Is there a really nice way you can show it? I'm not sure. Also, again, it's just where is it on your body? Because if it's on the base of your foot,
God,
how is I'm shooting through the logistics of it's on my tit, and just I don't know how are you getting this tattoo out? I don't know. Where's the tattoo located? We need more information.
Maybe it could just be a cute my back is really itching. Is there? Can you just take a look and see? And then it's it's a tattoo. I don't know, just something, I don't know, silly.
I like that. So if it's on the back, you do the back itching gag. If it's on the arms, you do the makeup gag. If you do it on the leg, what's the leg gag?
I think
stripper trousers.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yes. Stripper trousers for the leg. If it's on your body somewhere, like your front torso, I don't really know how you do that one. It depends on the relationship with your parents. I'm not going to tell you to take your top off with your parents. That's weird. Yeah. If it's on your face, I hope that's a weird decision for your first tattoo.
I don't think they would they? I'm pretty sure most tattoo artists won't tattoo your face or hands if it's your first tattoo. They have like pretty strict rules with that.
Oh, and if it's on your foot, or like your ankle, go fucking shoe shopping with your mum. That's got to be it, right?
Yeah.
Go and be like, I need some new shoes. You're like, let's go to town or whatever. And like, bam, right in Clarks, like lovely Clarks.
Oh, love a Clarks, love that. Okay, yeah, that's a good shout. But let us know where the tattoo is, what it's
what it is,
and let us know how she
Hopefully
reacts.
it doesn't just say like "eat me" with an arrow down in your pubis region.
Fuck mum. Oh god, maybe keep that one hidden.
Don't show your mum that one.
Just
don't
hide
show that
it. Hide it forever.
Yeah.
Good luck though. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty. I like this. A nice wholesome question.
Yeah, very nice
like that
question.
one.
That made me feel good.
Yeah. We gotta shoot off to Amsterdam.
Yes, off we go to Amsterdam.
Off we go literally right now.
Off we go. I'm getting on the plane. Can you hear me? That's me on the plane.
That is me flying.
We'll be back next week. Obviously, listeners won't have told any difference, but we'll have gone away and experienced the wonder of joys with TwitchCon.
Next recording session will be interesting.
Yeah, we can tell you guys some stories.
Give you TwitchCon updates. We might still be a bit tender after TwitchCon.
Maybe we should request some people send in some like convention related questions. Like any like con related questions that we can answer when we're fresh off TwitchCon.
Fresh out of a con, I like that.
Yeah, send them in.
Check the podcast description. And what was it? harrypickaxe.uk/0 degrees.
Pickaxe.uk/0 degrees, or there's links in the description. There's a link tree. There's loads of places to find where to submit your questions. Yourcast.st /cd. Loads of places. It's very easy to find. If you want to find it, you can find it. Make sure to review and rate the podcast on wherever you're listening. Leave us a comment if you're on YouTube. Send us a picture of where you've been listening to it. Tell us about it. Lots of people sending in pictures, which is lovely. It's nice to see people's faces and see them enjoying it.
Yeah, and we love the feedback as well. It's nice to hear everyone banding together to say fuck Ron. Everyone just talking about the episodes is fun. It's nice to hear thoughts and things about it. So
we love it. Thank you guys.
All right, we'll catch you all next time. Goodbye.
See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ciao ciao.
Bye.
Bye.